So in the past couple of videos you watched, you heard me talk about this VIP line lock or your weight slider. This is the apparatus that helps you get your bait down to depth for the fish. Now, a lot of people ask me questions like, what size weight do you use? How do you determine what size weight to use? Well, you determine what size weight to use by the depth you want to achieve and the current you're fishing in. So in heavier currents, I may use something all the way up to a 20-ounce sled, okay? I wouldn't use this in a lighter current, but in heavier currents, when I want to get down deep, I may use a 20-ounce sled. To in lighter currents, I may use a 12-ounce sled, just like this, or if I'm not fishing near as deep. I also use 16-ounce sleds. My three top sizes down here in the buoy 10 fishery are 12, 16, and 20 ounce. Now, one thing you want to pay attention to is your troll speed versus line angle. So if my troll speed is, I'm trolling at a good clip downriver or upriver, depending on, most of the time here we troll with the current. And so I need to get my gear down. And so I'm looking at my line angle a lot. So if I put on a 12-ounce sled and I notice my line angle is really scoped out and I'm only getting that 1/1000, 2/1000, but my line has a weird angle, I may change to a 16 or a 20-ounce sled because I'm not fishing effectively. The angle that your line goes into the water, or angle of entry, is very important as far as the salmon biting your gear. So the angle entry, if you notice that a 12-ounce sled is out fishing a 16-ounce sled, you may want to switch to all 12-ounce or vice versa. But you have to use the correct weight for the presentation that you're trying to achieve with the current and tide and depths that you're trying to get to find these fish. So pay attention to your line angle, the thump on your rod, and make sure that the weight you're using matches that, okay? It's very specific. My number one weight size I use down here is 16-ounce sleds. The only time I really use a bigger lead, a 20-ounce sled, is when I have a very heavy outgoing tide and I need to get down very, very deep in that tide to get those fish, because those fish on outgoing tides are sucked onto the deck. So my three top sizes of leads down here for this buoy 10 fishery are 12, 16, and 20 ounces. And yes, they do make a difference. It does alter your presentation. It does alter your line angle, and alters the angle that this flasher is in the water. Right? So a 12-ounce sled may be steep, a 16-ounce sled may be like this, and a 20, your line's going to drop like this. So it dictates what this flasher does behind it. So pay attention to those. Those are some key tips for you on lead size and current and tidal fisheries. I hope this helps you catch more fish.